Welcome back, family. All right, we are here to watch is it second or third?
I think it's the second full and also final.
Okay, because usually we get 3 trailers, and we only got 2, but that's fine. But the bottom line is, it's Blue Beetle. And this is supposed to be the first one kicking off the new universe, isn't it?
The waters are muddy. As I understand it, yes, this is the first movie that's technically under the DCU banner.
Right.
That's all I can say about it.
Now,
yeah.
I don't know anything about the Blue Beetle. I've never read it, okay? I did know the character, The Flash. I saw the trailer for The Flash, and it looked very good, and I was enthused to see it, but by the same token, watching it didn't make me think, oh my God, this movie is going to be epic.
Yeah.
Blue Beetle, I watched the first trailer on this, and it gave me the feeling that this is going to be a sleeper that it's like Guardians of the Galaxy when it first came out. Nobody's going to expect anything from it, and word of mouth is going to propel this. I think this is going to be a good movie. If it's not a good movie and it doesn't do well, then James Gunn will say, well, that's not my first movie. No.
Yeah, I mean, he can always go back. There's been a lot of announcements today, actually. He came out and revealed a lot about Superman Legacy.
I'm so proud of him.
In 2 years exactly is the planned release date of Superman Legacy.
Yeah, I saw that.
And they've cast actors for Hawkgirl, for what's his name? God, whatever, I forget. Another guy, another character, and Guy Gardner, the Green Lantern.
Our book,
who is going to be played by Nathan Fillion.
Okay. I
don't know how, but I trust Nathan Fillion. He's pretty awesome, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, I mean, the last I saw him was in the Guardians of the Galaxy. And he did a very good job on that. But I'm just trying to think of anything that he's done that translates it to a Green Lantern for me. And okay,
well, Guy Gardner's a smart ass.
Yeah.
Like a wisecracking smart ass from Baltimore, but it really makes me think he's like from Boston. Maybe that's the red hair, but I don't know.
Okay. So they should have gotten Bill Burr to play him. Oh, he doesn't have hair anymore.
Yeah. I mean, kind of. Like he's the kind of character that like he moons Batman outside of the spaceship. I got to show that to you later.
Yes, you do.
That's the kind of guy Guy Gardner is.
All right.
But anyway, that's really cool. But back to Blue Beetle, I'm super stoked for this. I'm really tired of so many. Maybe it's my cup half full personality, but there's so many doomsdayers that are just like, this is gonna be a flop. This is gonna suck. You know, it might be good, but it's gonna flop. It's flop. I feel like there's power in spreading such negativity like that.
Well,
and I realize people are cynical, but like, fucking stop. Christ.
I think that people are not going to the theaters to see superhero movies like they were a few years ago. I mean, even Guardians 3 is what, 370 million box office? That's it.
Yeah, I don't know.
And that was a really, really great movie. Okay, I saw that 3 times. But you got Mario Brothers, which great movie, but that jumped over 500 million.
Mm-hmm.
And Avatar 2, which I saw, and I glad I didn't pay for that in the movie theater. That made $2 billion worldwide.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. Guardians is 5 times the movie that Avatar 2 was. So, but I think that right now people are just oversaturated. You know, like you hear certain music on the radio and they play the songs over and over and over again. You just don't want to hear it anymore. It could be a great dance song, but after you've heard it so many times, you just look. I need a break. You know,
Yeah.
And I think that might be what's going on with the superhero world right now, is between streaming and movies from two different studios, more than two different studios. You got Sony and Disney, and people might just be like, I'm oversaturated.
Yeah. I don't know how to fight that other than just stop making them.
Yeah.
But part of it is, I don't know. I guess this is kind of different because it's a different type of family. I don't think we've had a Hispanic family or a Latinx family like this before with a superhero movie. So maybe that'll change things a little bit enough.
Oh,
I don't know.
I mean, they had the niche of a specific family with Miss Marvel, but I think that their storyline could have been a lot better. So,
and that was a show too, though.
Yeah,
I'm curious how that would have done as a movie.
I don't think it would have done well.
You never know. Yeah, I don't know.
I said I don't think.
You said you know for a fact, but that's okay. What I do know for a fact is we have a trailer waiting here for us. Why don't we take a gander?
Hands behind my back. You go ahead and click it.
3, 2, 1, click.
Okay, I want to fly. Let's do this. Yeah.
Just like Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire tried to get the web to come out.
You're a genius.
What? I know. What'd I say?
Wow.
Oh, because it has to protect him.
Yep.
You stuck him with this world-destroying thing? It's called the Scarab. I had no idea it would activate.
So how do we get it to unchoose me?
Host acquired. Host overreacting. Host protection. Threat.
What do you think the government is gonna do
Ooh.
when they figure out that some kid has this military tech?
To change the world with the power of the Scarab. It belongs to me.
It looked like Matrix.
Oh, he's pissed.
Tried to rid the world of weapons. You gave it its best one and ever.
The world is a place to
An arsenal at my disposal.
Anything, please?
Watch and learn, Jaime. Whatever you can imagine, I can create.
Yeah, that's more like it.
God, that's so cool, that sword.
Makes you weak. You're wrong.
My family, that's what makes me strong.
Oh, I forgot how bad it looks. Target the family.
Sorry, my mom.
You are a superhero, cabron.
Come on.
You're the Blue Beetle.
I could use that arsenal right about now.
God, you never ask.
Hell yeah. They've been trying to stop the way, but the way don't stop. Bust it down, bust it down. Nana.
I advise we back away.
They shot my hair.
Hey, there you go. Check it out, where it all began.
I do intend on seeing this.
Man, that was fun.
It was.
That was cool.
It definitely though is. Let me move you over here so I can see. Hey, I don't want to look at the screen here so everybody sees the side of my head. That definitely was something that reminded me of the first Iron Man, though. with Obadiah Stane making the larger Iron Man, the armor version of it.
Yeah.
Repulsor rays, kind of ish. Learning how to fly. I wonder if he's gonna like have a frost problem at 70,000 feet or whatever. It's got little. I don't want to say copies from other movies. I'm gonna say almost like homages.
Yeah.
Because if the scene worked, because it's normal human nature, if you're all of a sudden in armor shooting up into the air and you have no, that's what you're really going to do.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just have a different reaction just to be different.
Yeah.
If it's not probably something that would actually happen. It was cool. That trailer displayed a little bit of the problem. A lot of what the Blue Beetle deals with is Jaime having to hold back the armor from being too lethal
Okay.
in the comics.
Should I activate
So-
insta-kill?
Yeah, exactly. He was like, do whatever. But a lot of times the armor's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, to
Yeah.
people that don't necessarily require 100%. And he's like, whoa, stop. So there's a lot of internal dialogue with, the Blue Beetle. So that was cool to see that showing a little bit. I hope they go into that more.
Eddie, I want to eat brains.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. It's somewhere between Eddie and Jarvis, and it's all similar. So.
Look, the bottom line, and special effects are important, absolutely. Storyline is going to be important, absolutely. But if it's a character that we can't relate to, that we can't say, you know what, if I was in that situation, I would act the same way, it's not going to sell well with the audiences. So,
Yeah.
And this, from the trailers, looks like it's going to relate to the audiences.
I hope so, man. They need a W.
Yeah. DC needs a good W.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I thought you meant you personally. So,
Oh, no.
and one thing that I noticed though from listening is the first, not the second, Spider-Verse movie.
Okay.
Into the Spider-Verse, not Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse had this epic soundtrack, which meshed perfectly with the movie. I think that was the biggest difference why I like number one more than number two. Number two was good, but the soundtrack wasn't as good.
Gotcha.
From the trailer, the soundtrack is reminding me of Into the Spider-Verse, the first one. And that is my favorite part of the Spider-Verse movie is the soundtrack, how it just pulls you in, and the music puts you in the movie, into the mood, into the scene.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That's a good sign if that's what you're feeling.
Yeah.
Man, I'm pumped.
Yes.
I'm excited. It's only a month away.
Yes.
Gosh.
Well, and we're only a month and 6 weeks away from Ahsoka. We got some good stuff on the horizon here.
Yeah, and it all came out, it all trailerized today.
Yes.
I don't know what's special about today, but here we are.
It's Tuesday.
Free Slurpee Day, I guess.
Oh, man, now I want a Slurpee. Thanks a lot.
7-Eleven.
There are no 7-Elevens in the South.
No. Yes. No?
No. And I remember being on Long Island, standing in 7-Eleven, looking down the street, I could see the next 7-Eleven. That's how close together they are out there.
Huh.
There's no Friendlies ice cream.
Friendlies is few and far between, I feel like.
Very far between down here.
Well, yeah. But 7-Eleven, those are like, okay, I'm gonna get SAT on you. Those are ubiquitous, man. They're everywhere.
Dude, I just watched the Blue Beetle because that's like my intelligence levels for vocabulary. Please don't switch.
Refrain.
Don't switch to Oppenheimer on me, okay?
Should we wrap it up?
Yes, please. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Don't forget to click on those notifications. Drop a comment down below. We want to hear, are you looking forward to seeing this movie? Do you think it's going to do well? Do you think it's going to have a slow burn? What do you think is going to happen? What's your feeling on what's going on with superhero movies, TV shows, everything, attendance in general? Don't forget to check us out on Patreon Team Ohana. We are at on Instagram at Team Ohana Family. We are on Etsy with our t-shirts and hats. Man, there's just too much stuff to even run through it all and waste. Just join our family if you're not.
Links down below.
Yes. Join our family if you're not part of us, and you'll get to experience it all with us. So
Yes.
we're going to wrap this up so we can get some rest, because tomorrow's New Comic Book Day, which means tomorrow we're going to be giving away some books. And by the time you see this, it might be tomorrow. I don't know.
And Secret Invasion Day.
And oh my goodness. It's the Pen Ultimate episode.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Till we see you in the next video. Mahalo.